XLM. Let's take a look at what's happening with XLM today. As we are seeing Bitcoin breaking towards new all-time high after new all-time high, what's really happening with XLM? That's what we're going to be talking about. Shout out to you guys for showing so much love. I cannot thank you guys enough, guys. Continue supporting, and you guys know I got you covered with these updates. But anyhow, if you're looking at the market, a few, coins that are up quite a bit, but majority of the market still not seeing explosive moves as to be expected. We've been talking about how dominance is showing significant amount of strength, so that kind of explains everything. But the overall market is reacting in a positive way to the king of the market, going towards the upside. That is nice to see, of course. As far as XLM is concerned, it's up about 1.6%, with the price currently sitting at 29.7 cents. So if we were to round it up, 30 cents almost, but we're down about 1% in Bitcoin comparative, as to be expected. But valuation, $9.25 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at $262 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So as of now, when you're looking at the dominance index, of course it increased, but what you're noticing is dominance is having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of this key range, because of course we have some resistance around this level. Hence, you're still seeing dominance holding around this level. If this is able to turn into support, I am anticipating, and I've said this overall on all my updates as of now, I'm expecting a 64.6% increase for the dominance. So, dominance could be sitting around here. So, meaning altcoins could actually continue to see a little bit of a lag in a grand scheme of things against Bitcoin, which again is normal, especially when Bitcoin is in price discovery mode, such as now. Bitcoin was able to make history, the whole world, the whole financial world. Aside from the whole financial world, everyone is talking about Bitcoin hitting an all-time high, and all those people were completely nowhere to be seen during these times. But now, as the overall media, every financial post, social media, wherever you're looking at it, Bitcoin's talked about, retail is getting that FOMO feeling coming in, and guess what? The institutions are doing that, been accumulating Bitcoin while there was pretty much no eyes on BTC. They're smiling right now. They're smiling right now. So Bitcoin's looking amazing right now. Of course, that is nice to see. But if you're looking at XLM, nice, beautiful bounce compared to yesterday. Of course, when you look at it from a Bitcoin perspective, this shouldn't really be a big surprise, because, Bitcoin has broken towards a new all-time high. But literally since yesterday, XLM is up almost 8%, which is not a small move, guys. Not a small move. 8% is still quite an impressive move over the course of the last few hours. And right now you're noticing, that exact resistance we spoke to you guys about before, that exact same level is really coming in our way as our resistance. As you can see this for yourself, if this turns into support, what have we discussed? I am targeting a new monthly high, and I do believe we're going to see that happening. Might not be as fast as you guys might think, but a nice gradual increase is all we need as of now, especially breaking out of the resistance that we have around the 31.8 cents, almost 32 cents would actually give us that confirmation that we need for us to reach a new monthly high. So, so far so good. Really liking, the setup for XLM. It's obviously replicating a lot of other projects out there right now. And that itself shouldn't be a surprise, because of course we are in a major reversal for the broader market. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Of course, utility projects are still not seeing the explosive moves that a lot of people want, the market to show, but it is what it is. We need to understand how markets work, how it's correlated with Bitcoin dominance and all that, jazz. But let me know down below what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.